Hi everybody, it's Corbin, and today I'm going to go ahead and do an Ipsy bag review. So if you didn't notice last month I didn't do one, but that's partially because it was sent to my actual house, so my parents had to send it to me, which took time. And by the time I got it, it was just near the end of the month anyway, so I was like, well, I'll combine both Ipsy bags at the same time for January and February and just to go from there. So, as you can tell, I have my makeups on. That's because counting December's bag, I finally accumulated enough makeup, minus foundation and concealer, and contour and highlight, to do a face of makeup, to actually really try the products. And since I'm in a show, I might as well figure out how kinda sorta I want to do my makeup, which isn't anything like this. So, both bags came in their normal traditional pink. Okay, so let's get into January's. It came with this cute little card, like all Ipsy bags come with a card. It says, "Kick off clean and possible," and the kickoff so clean and they kick off so clean, the possibilities are endless. Get ready for a fantastic and flawless 2015. And then it tells you just all the Ipsy stuff that it normally does at the bottom. So in this bag, this one came with quite a few things, and I've tried them all, so I'm actually able to tell you about them. So the first thing we're going to go into is like the moisturizing portion of the products. So this one is the Eco Beauty Day Moisturizer. There's still quite a bit left in here. I've used it 4 or 5 times, and I will tell you right now, I can't stand it. It smells like a synthetic cucumber chemical combination. I mean, I love the reusable bag. Don't get me wrong on that. It's just the odor of this really turns me off. I don't like it. It smells overly synthetic and very disgusting. So I'm not probably going to finish using it. I'm probably just going to toss it unless I run out of moisturizer before this expires or gets weirder than it already is. So yeah, with this one it is highly natural. Bitter Grobble formula, whatever that means, and then cruelty-free, and it's California born. So it comes from the state I'm in, and it's cruelty-free, which is a huge plus in a lot of ways, but I don't know, it's supposed to have natural anti-aging botanicals in it. I personally didn't really care for it. I used it, it was very moisturizing, but what I found, what it really did on my skin particularly, was I get oily naturally in my T-zone, so I try not to moisturize there. But even though this is a very light-ish moisturizer, it made the oils in this area so bad that it was like an oil slick, and I was sitting there blotting it 1,000 times a day, and it was just bad. That's the major downfall, and all of my dry patchy areas, it didn't really help. So I'm gonna probably stick with my Mary Kay moisturizer for just everyday use. So yeah, that one's kind of a bust for me. Next is a lip balm that I just dropped on the floor. So next is the Malign and Gutez lip balm. This one has Mojito Lip Balm. I actually really love it. I've worn it since the first day I got it. I've applied it a million times. I love this. I highly recommend it. It is very nice for my lips. One of the reasons I like Ipsy so much is because I'm obsessed with chapsticks and Carmex and anything I can put on my lips. Usually on average, I have 4 or 5 lip balms just in my backpack that I take with me to class, so I can swap them out and use them. This one I use solid for almost a month, and it's almost empty. I can feel it, and I don't want it to be empty, but sadly enough, it almost is. I would recommend this one, and I'm probably going to rebuy it using my Ipsy points, because I really do want to keep it in my stockpile. Now, here comes the beauty products for January. Now, I got 3 beauty products, if I can stop dropping things. I got 3 beauty products. The first one is a sheer glow shimmer lotion. Now, I've swatched it on my hands. I'm wearing it today. The truth is, you put this on, it's such a light shimmer that you can't even tell, and it's, I mean, if you go for a dewy, really like a dewy, heavy, dewy look, this isn't for you. But if you're more of an oily person and you feel dry for a day and you still want to have a slight glow, this works. It's actually pretty good. I do enjoy it. As far as a product like that goes, I probably would never buy it because of that reason, that it's not so shimmery that I don't look like a strobe light or a strobe, like a disco ball. Usually when I buy a product like this, I want it to really have opaque shimmer. I want it to be obvious that I'm wearing it. And this one's so natural. You can almost, it says you can wear it with or without makeup, and I can see why they would say that, because this would go perfect if you're going with a naked face with just a primer on to make your skin look perfect, and this, and then you just have that natural dewy look. So, I mean, I'm happy I got a sample of it, and I'll probably never use it all up. I'll end up probably giving it away. It's pretty packaging, the design on it's very pretty, but it's just not something I'd use all the time. The next thing is the Hikari eyeliner. Now this one is in Storm, which is their gray color, and I do have it on my waterline. As far as putting it, because I swatched this the first day I got it too. As far as putting it on your waterline, I don't recommend it. It does not go on. But right there is the little swatch of it, and it's very opaque on the skin. So I'm going to imagine that if you just did it around the eyes, it would work 100-fold better. But it didn't work on my waterline, and I don't really see a purpose of having a gray eyeliner at the moment. Later on, I might. The packaging's nice, it's neutral. Actually, I don't think on the eyeliner it says the color itself. That's the downside. So once you take it out of the box, you have no clue what color the eyeliner is unless you're going to label it yourself, or you're going to just constantly unscrew them all the time. So I do believe this is actually full size. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that, but I do like the eyeliner as a swatching tool. So next is a Pacifica eyeliner. Now I had never tried anything from Pacifica. This one's in the color Treasure. Okay, it came in box. It's an individual eyeshadow. The packaging, it feels very cheap, but it is a very big eyeshadow for a sample size. It's a very pretty color. It swatches really nice. It looks gorgeous on your eyes. It's kind of just like an iridescent kind of bronze color. I do like this a lot. I probably won't buy another Pacifica. I probably just won't buy Pacifica because there's so many colors like this out there that it's not really entirely worth it to me. Now let's talk about the bag that everything came in itself. Now, it's this cute little water-resistant bag is my interpretation of it. And I do like it a lot, actually, because it's gender neutral, so I could use it as a pencil bag, or I'll probably, I don't know, my mother will probably steal it from me because it would fit perfectly in a purse. But it is a nice bag. It has a traditional little Ipsy pull, like all other ones do. So yeah, that's January. Now let's go ahead and get into Valentine's Day, February. So it came with the card traditionally, just like normal, until you find someone or something to give it meaning. This February, we're celebrating the warm hugs, butterflies in your stomach, a new favorite blush, and a new best friend tweets. Love is in the wondrous forms and ways to express it. So it tells you the normal Ipsy stuff, to tweet at them and Facebook them, all the normal goobly-gawk. Now, I was really excited to get this one because I love getting makeup brushes in the bag. Just like in December, I flipped out over my makeup brush. This one came with a contour blush brush from Luxie. This is the large angled 504. It's a nice little brush. I mean, it'll hold up on its own. It'll be a great little blush brush. It's a little soft for me to want to do contour with it because it wouldn't blend out the product fast enough for me, but it's a good little brush. I'm not going to downgrade it and downplay it. So there's one thing in this bag I haven't tried yet, which I'll probably try later tonight, and then maybe annotate something in or just insert something into the video, and that's the Hey Honey Take It Off Exfoliating Honey Peel Off Mask for all skin types. Now, I've read a few people's reviews on this on Ipsy, and it doesn't sound very promising, but I'm going to give it a try. I'm a firm believer in try it, don't just believe the reviews. So, yes, I'm excited about it. It does reek of honey. It really does. It reeks of floral and honey, so we'll see. Now the next thing that came was another eyeshadow. This one is from Rob Shera for Teeny Beauty. This is Pearl Fizz. It's a powder eyeshadow. This is a very, very pretty highlight color. See, it's that little white one right there. It's not as pigmented as it's showing up on the camera, to be honest, but it is a very, very pretty highlight color. I'm actually wearing both the shadows today that I talked about. I do like it. Probably not going to buy it because I have a few like this one already. But what I like about it's a frost shadow. I mean, that's what I like about it, is it's frost. And it doesn't come across as a blam kind of shimmer thing. So that makes me happy because I'm not a huge fan of shimmer eyeshadows, which both of them are, but they're both very pretty. But I probably would never buy them. Next is this blush from Model Co. This one is a cheek powder, Cosmopolitan in 01. So this is a very, very pretty kind of nude blushy color. I don't even know if you can see it, but it's kind of like a nude peachy kind of pinky color. I mean, I can never get it that opaque. This is the first time for it. So I don't know how to feel about it. I used this brush to apply the blush on me today. As far as loving the blush, I could live without it, in all honesty. The blush isn't the most impactful, gorgeous thing I've ever seen in my life. It's just there. It's a middle ground blush, and I mean, I think I have two from better companies that are a little more pigment payoff rich that I like a lot more. So next, I have to talk about the last thing that came in the bag, which is a lip gloss from Cargo. This one is in the color Angelia. So Cargo's color in Angelia. It's a very, very pretty, like, Barbie doll pink. I do like it, and it is very pigmented as far as a lip gloss goes. But here's my main problem with it, is it is severely sticky. I have it on right now, and I can feel it drying out, which I don't like. As far as being a standalone lip gloss color to wear, no. On me, because I have semi-dry lips 90% of the time, it bled into my cracks, and it made it look like I was dying from some weird disease. It is not necessarily a color that I would wear on its own ever. So I paired it with a NYX matte lipstick. This one is in Istanbul, but this didn't come in the Ipsy bag at all, so don't confuse that. Not an Ipsy bag. This I had separate, so I had to put that on my lips first, and then I put on the lip gloss, and then it worked really, really well. What I've noticed, though, because I did swatch it over another lipstick earlier today, is every time you apply this on top of a lipstick, it lifts the lipstick off your lips, even with a lip liner on it. It seems to just peel it all up and makes it all a big hot mess of just swirling around your mouth. And now that it's drying, it feels better, but I don't know. It feels like later on in the day it's just going to crack on me, and I'm not going to wear it long enough to figure that out. I'm not a huge lip gloss person unless the lip gloss is very, very runny. I like very loose lip gloss that kind of seems to bleed everywhere really fast, because then all I do is put a very little amount in the very middle part of my lips. And then it goes where it needs to and it stays, and then it evaporates. It doesn't bother me as much. This one's very thick, very opaque, and not up to my standards, and I just got it on my shorts because it was on my arm and I laid my arm on my pants. I wasn't thinking. So yeah, that's this month's Ipsy bag. Let's talk about the bag itself. It's Valentine's Day. I'm sure you all have seen this 1,000 times, but it's this very cute little pink bag with like a diamond check kind of pattern on here. I do like it a lot. It comes with a traditional Ipsy pull tab. I will probably never use this outside of the house. I'll probably end up giving it to someone because it is a very cute bag, but it is very not gender neutral. As far as my Ipsy subscriptions go with me keep on to get the bags, it's going to stick pretty firm because I'm actually really happy with it so far. I know everybody's main complaint is that they get a lot of repeats or products that feel the same, which I can kind of see after getting 3 bags. A lot of things feel repetitious, like it seems like it's formula related. But the truth is you can always retake the quiz that's on the Ipsy site before the first of the month, and then they'll resend, and you'll get new products, different types. Like, I'm primarily concerned with beauty and skincare and like beauty tools. Past that, I don't really personally care. So this is a nice way for me to at least try different brands and different brushes because, I mean, I do all the traditional MAC, Urban Decay, I have some Tarte stuff and Makeup Forever stuff, but it's not, I mean, I haven't really branched out, so this gives me the chance for that. So as far as keeping the subscription going, I'm going to probably stick with it pretty firm. I have enjoyed it quite a lot. And I mean, it's okay if you are probably, I would really gear this more towards my tweenies. So if anybody, who's like between the age of 10 to maybe 16 would really love getting these bags. They really would, because they're cute little pencil pouches at the end of the day, and they're cute little makeup bags that you can use. So I will keep my subscription up because I am actually rather enjoying it. I mean, I do like the eyeshadows. As far as the gray eyeliner goes, I hate it. The black eyeliner is from, it's Maybelline eyeliner, gel eyeliner. I mean, I'm kind of curious what kind of foundation samples they would send out, but I haven't seen anyone with any period, so I'm not even going to try to guess that because I don't want to get any more skincare from them. But, I mean, this is my MAC concealer in the normal way I do it with a contour in it. Contour is better on that side than it is this side. I kind of messed that up, but overall it was okay. It's not my favorite in the universe. So I'll put my friend code down in the thing if you guys want to try it. I recommend it. It's only 10 bucks a month, unless you want to go for a year subscription and think it's like 100, but don't quote me on that. I'm not quite sure. Shipping's like free. I think it might be a penny, but it's free or something. And they ship out in the middle of the month, roughly. When I'm at home, I get them, and this is what bothers me, is I get them 2 days earlier than I do here. So I get them on the 12th compared to the 16th. If that makes sense. So that's 4 days difference. But I'm not entirely overjoyed with that, but I'm in a completely different area and the distribution is closer to where I come from. So, c'est la vie. So, yep, go ahead and click my Ipsy link down below and you guys can go ahead and follow it and subscribe, and I'd love you forever because I accumulate more points so I can buy more Ipsy stuff using Ipsy points. So, yeah. I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, like, favorite, and subscribe. Bye. Do you like what you see? Then... subscribe!